Have you heard about the game Black Myth Wukong? It's a fascinating game based on a classic Chinese novel, Journey to the West. But Black Myth is just one example of a game drawing inspiration from ancient stories and mythology. I've been wondering why more game developers don't tap into this rich cultural source material. In this video, I want to explore the benefits of adapting these time-honored tales, highlight some of the great examples of games that have done so, and uncover untapped potential of legendary stories that could make for truly epic gaming experiences. Alright, let's get right into it. Black Myth Wukong as a case study. Let's start by taking a closer look at Black Myth Wukong and its source material, Journey to the West. This classic Chinese novel, written in the 16th century, follows a monk, Xuanzang, and his protectors, including the mischievous Monkey King, on a dangerous pilgrimage to India. The game does an excellent job of capturing the larger-than-life fantasy of the original story. The developers have beautifully realized the Monkey King's shape-shifting abilities and the colorful cast of gods, demons, and immortals. They've seamlessly blended this rich lore and iconic cast of characters into a visually stunning, polished game world. By drawing from this pre-existing cultural touchstone, Black Myth instantly has a sense of history, mythology, and grandeur. Players familiar with the story are delighted to see it come to life, while newcomers are drawn into this vibrant, fantastical realm. It's a win-win, allowing the game to resonate on multiple levels. Other games based on ancient stories. Black Myth isn't the only game taking inspiration from ancient stories and mythology. The God of War series has long been celebrated for its adaptation of Greek mythology, allowing players to battle alongside and against legendary figures like Zeus, Ares, and Medusa. Similarly, Okami masterfully blends Japanese folklore with stunning ink-wash inspired visuals, and the critically acclaimed Hades takes players on a thrilling journey through the underworld of the Greek mythology. Even smaller indie titles like Never Alone have found success by bringing little-known indigenous stories to life. These games demonstrate the immense potential in tapping into humanity's rich storytelling heritage. By building upon time-honored tales, developers can create gaming experiences that are not only visually and mechanically engaging, but also culturally significant and educational. Potential benefits of basing games on ancient stories. There are numerous benefits to basing games on ancient stories and mythology. For one, these pre-existing worlds come with a wealth of lore, characters, and narrative arcs that developers can build upon. Rather than starting from scratch, they already have a solid foundation to work from, allowing them to focus on crafting a compelling and interactive experience. Additionally, drawing from ancient tales infuses games with a sense of cultural significance and educational value. Players not only get to enjoy an engaging gameplay loop, but they also gain exposure to stories and traditions that may be unfamiliar to them. This can be a powerful way to introduce lesser-known myths and legends to a wider audience. Perhaps most importantly, ancient stories often contain rich character development, drama, and mythological themes that resonate with human experiences across cultures and time periods. By adapting these timeless narratives, developers can create gaming experiences that are deeply meaningful and universally appealing. Untapped potential. While we've seen some remarkable games inspired by ancient stories, there is still a wealth of untapped potential waiting to be explored. Imagine a game based on the Epic of Gilgamesh, the legendary Mesopotamian tale of a king's quest for immortality, kind of like some Wukong story. Or a sprawling open-world adventure inspired by the Mahabharata, the vast Indian epic that chronicles a dynasty struggle and the nature of duty. Even lesser-known mythologies such as Popol Vuh of the Maya or the Anansi stories of West African folklore could make for a truly unique and captivating gaming experience. By bringing these ancient tales to life, developers have the opportunity to shine a light on diverse cultural heritage and introduce players to rich imaginative worlds. Challenges and considerations. Of course, adapting ancient stories into interactive media comes with its own set of challenges and considerations. Developers must carefully balance authenticity with creative freedom, ensuring they respect the source material and its cultural significance. while still crafting an engaging game experience. There's also the risk of cultural appropriation to consider, which can be a delicate and controversial issue. Developers must approach these adaptations with sensitivity, thoughtfulness, and a deep understanding of the underlying traditions and beliefs. But when done right, games based on an ancient story can be powerful tools for education, cultural exchange, and universal storytelling. By tapping into humanity's vast storytelling legacy, developers have the chance to create gaming experiences that are not only thrilling but also profoundly meaningful. Conclusion. In the end, Black Myth Wukong is just the beginning. As we've seen, there's an immense potential for games to draw inspiration from ancient stories and mythologies from around the world. By embracing these rich sources of narrative and cultural significance, developers can create gaming experiences that are not only visually and mechanically engaging, but also deeply resonant and enlightening. So if you're a game developer, I encourage you to look to the past for your next great idea. Dive into the epics, legends, and folktales that have captivated audiences for centuries. And if you're a player, keep an eye out for these unique, culturally inspired gaming experiences. The possibilities are endless, and the rewards could be truly transformative. I would like to hear your guys' thoughts in the comments. What other ancient stories would you guys like to see adapted into games? Is there anything from your culture that you would like to see put into a game? Also, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. And thank you guys, and have a good one. Bye-bye.